Security cameras potentially saved our lives, Part 2. After the first night with the cameras, we couldn't deny it any longer. We had to call the police. 3 people. 2 men and 1 woman entered our house through the basement around midnight and spent time on the ground floor. 1 man and woman looked young, maybe in their early 20s. He had many tattoos on both hands, she had long hair in a braid and wore a dress. She came with a large gym bag. The other man looked older, must have been around 40 and was tall and muscular. Let me put it this way. He alone could have knocked out both me and my wife. And while the other 2 were just hanging out in our house, this man went up to the first floor. Unfortunately, there weren't enough cameras, so I have no idea what he was doing, but the footage shows he didn't return to the second floor until an hour later. What happened next? Mostly a lot of waiting. My brother and my wife's father lived with us for a while. We changed the locks in the entire house just in case, and with police we searched the entire basement. The basement is 2 small and almost empty rooms. There's 1 window, but only a cat could squeeze through it, and it's covered with grates, which finally led to the garage. And that's how my wife and I found out our garage was unlocked. To this day, we have no idea if one of us had left it unlocked or if these people had managed to open it. The police haven't confirmed anything, only that they found fingerprints all over the gate. But yes, they were coming and going through the garage the entire time. And we, not having a car and treating the garage more like a storage unit, didn't even notice. Basically, anyone could come and go in our house whenever they wanted. What happened next? Unfortunately, there was no perfect ending. Initially, the police were very involved, patrolling the area, updating us weekly on progress, suggesting we seek lawyers and prepare for further action, etc., etc. But then we saw them less and less. All we learned was that this older man matched the appearance of the man who attacked the cashier at the gas station on the other side of town. But they didn't have a name. He wasn't in the police database. No one has heard anything about the other 2. Did anything strange happen after all this? Yes, one night we heard a loud bang outside. We called the police. Nothing was found. Do we still live here? Yes. But over the years we've replaced all the doors and windows, the basement is completely locked at night, we have motion sensors and more cameras, and our 3 cats have been joined by a big dog. What about our cats in all this mess? Unfortunately, the cameras prove that these little traitors were surprisingly okay with strangers in our home. And my wife and I, we try to keep it light now, but it was actually traumatic. We both went through a lot of what-if scenarios, thinking about all the situations in which we could accidentally go downstairs and meet these people. For a long time, my wife was afraid to go down to the basement alone. Honestly, same. The fact that we had a small child only added to the guilt. But it's better now.